Hello and welcome to another episode of Beer Man's Noble Beer Reviews. Today I have a beer from Founders Brewing Company out of Grand Rapids, Michigan. This beer is called Green Zebra. It is a Gose style brewed with watermelon and sea salt. And it is 4.6 ABV. Just looking at the can on date. I've never had this before, so I'm curious how this is. I've never had a Gose from Founders either, so let's see what we got here. Watermelon's always an interesting one because it's hard to really get it to come out in a beer. And sometimes when it does, it's like super strong and fake tasting, so I'm really hoping that's not the case with this one. But we'll see. So as you can see, it pours a cloudy, I would say, darker amber color with pretty much no head, which is interesting. So I get the watermelon a little bit. It's a little like caramely too, which I'm not really excited about. I don't feel like that should be the case in the Gose, which I guess what it looks like doesn't matter that much. There's really nothing in the aroma either, though, that makes me think this is even going to be remotely tart, which I'm hoping it is, because if it's just like malty and watermelon, it's not going to be good. So it does have a little bit of a tartness to it, but not as much as I would expect from a Gose. And I get the watermelon, but it also has this weird malty caramely body that should not be in this type of beer at all. I don't know, like if they wanted to call this a watermelon wheat beer, maybe I would get that. But this is not a Gose, in my opinion, at all. Gose's not, it's not even about the acidity, because it is like slightly tart, but they're supposed to be really, really light beers. And this is not light. It's like, not that it's like boozy but it's like sweet and caramely, which makes no sense at all. I don't know why they would have the base taste like this. I don't know. They really make me wonder sometimes anymore. You know, they were one of the classic great bigger breweries, but sometimes their offerings lately have just been really bad. And I'm just speaking of, you know, the barrel aged series and stuff, but I expect when they do something simple like this that it would still be a good beer, but it's really not that great. I'm not gonna say it's a dump, because I don't think there's anything about it that's like inherently offensive where I'm like, ooh, this is gross, I can't drink it. But it's not to style. And if something's not to style but it still tastes good, then I'm fine with that. But it's not to style, and it's also not a great beer either. It's just caramely. It's weird. It just goes. It shouldn't be like that. So I'll say this is a drink, because I can still drink it. It's fine. But I would definitely never buy this again. And it's kind of another disappointment of recent disappointments for Founders. So I hope they get their stuff together. You know, it's one thing. if you do something that doesn't turn out that well. But this, like, they're obviously planned for this to be in pretty high distribution, and it's like if you're not gonna make it like something true to the style, why even make the beer? I don't understand it. I guess because it's watermelon flavor, they figured they would pull people in, but like to me, it's more expensive to make a malty caramely beer than it is to just make like a super light beer that just has two row or pilsner malt in it. Like this has more malt in it than it should, so that's more expensive. It makes no sense why they would do that. I just don't get it. But anyways, that's what I got. I'm just gonna call it a drink for now because it's not that bad. I just feel like they made no effort to make this, anything remotely special or, but. So that's all I got on this guy. Please like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you think, and I look forward to doing the next one. Thanks.